The number of people killed has risen to 16, and a dozen are missing after 5 days of these devastating fires.
I mean, I have to be there to protect my wife, my son, my kids, my mom, and I can't even go and see it. I've been in the street for 3 days. Luckily, my sister lives down the street, we're all safely under the street.
More than 20 square miles, and it was described as being 15% contained. Firefighters have mostly contained 2 smaller blazes, the Kenneth and the Hurst fires. However,
she goes, "Where is Tweety Bird?" He goes, "I don't know." And he's got feathers sticking out, and then Tweety Bird pushes up and opens his mouth and says, "I'm right here, Mom." And then she whacks Sylvester with the broom.
This is what friends do. This is what relationships are all about. Friends in need, being there with one another. We want to be there for the people of Mexico in times of need and disasters. We're incredibly humble.
Starting Friday, day and a half ago, 2 days ago, starts going on the news, and we'll play clips in a moment, and first saying, "I don't know what happened. I have no idea what's going on." That was Wednesday and Thursday. Since Friday, he said,
"Oh shit, here we go again."
Los Angeles wildfires cause chaos. Death toll rises to 24. Authorities blame each other. Who is to blame? Arsonists? Authorities? Resnicks? Were enough measures taken? The fires that started on the evening of January 7th and spread rapidly through different parts of Los Angeles due to high winds have caused an economic loss of $150 billion. And it continues to burn. I am so sorry, I am fine now. But I lived very close to the fire. Let me tell you what I saw. Selfless firefighters, animals saved, and millions of dollars burned. This is not my style, but I think we should be sensitive and we call someone to account. It has been said that the reason for the fires is some arsonists. Looters are robbing houses disguised as firefighters. Police are chasing criminals and catching them everywhere. Streets are very dangerous. Ask the authorities for temporary accommodation support.
Start drinking water. Now we're gonna starve.
Good job. Guys, fire department, you weren't here, so we had to step in. Do boys do what the do boys do best. Oh shit, there's multiple fires. What the fuck? Look, there's a guy starting the fires right there. Alright, you could be crazy and come at you. Hurry. Nice. Alright.
Let's go. Goes in.
There's a crazy person up there. Hey, f*** you! Hey, f*** you!
Well, now he lost his source of starting fires.
Starting the fire, so.
Chris Pratt, Paris Hîlton, Ben Affleck, Ashton Kutcher, among celebrities whose homes burned down and thousands of victimized families. People are reacting to the authorities. Finally, Alex Jones expressed the reactions on his show.
Newsom, starting Friday, day and a half ago, 2 days ago, starts going on the news, and we'll play clips in a moment, and first saying, "I don't know what happened. I have no idea what's going on." That was Wednesday and Thursday. Since Friday, he said, "I'm pissed. I'm going to get to the bottom of who is in charge. I personally have a state investigation going on to find out who's behind this." That's like having Sylvester with Tweety Bird feather sticking out of his mouth, and then he's asked by the little old lady in the Looney Tunes that's always beating him in the head with the umbrella when he gets caught eating Tweety Bird, and she makes him spit it out. And she goes, "Where is Tweety Bird?" He goes, "I don't know." And he's got feathers sticking out, and then Tweety Bird pushes up and opens his mouth up and says, "I'm right here, Mom." And then she whacks Sylvester with the broom, or with the umbrella usually. Well, that's funny. That's Looney Tunes. But but the analogy is Newsom has Tweety Bird feathers sticking out of his mouth.
Wildfire opportunism. Rents in Los Angeles have reached exorbitant levels. The stampede has resulted in some homeowners and property managers jacking up prices on short-term rentals, including dozens that appear to violate a California law against increasing prices by more than 10% during a state of emergency, according to a review of Zillow listings and interviews with real estate agents, housing advocates, and home seekers. Authorities have asked residents to report gouging to the state attorney general's office.
So this property's been on the market for 32 days, and it was $5,800, and now it's $6,200. After sitting on the market for 32 days, they raised it to $6,000, and then they said, oh, let's raise it a little bit more, and went to $6,200 because of what's going on with the fires, and so people need to relocate, and I just think this is not cool.
Resnick family is the center of reactions. It has been revealed that the company owned by Stuart and Linda Resnick, two prominent figures in the agricultural sector in the U.S., has great control over the city's water resources. The Resnick family's ownership of approximately 57% of the state's underground water storage area, Kern Water Bank, is being criticized for the equal distribution of water. The fact that water was not directed to the right places during the fires in Los Angeles and that water resources were limited is also increasing the criticisms against this family.
California's water rules, known as the Monterey Amendments. These changes removed urban water priority during droughts, forcing California residents to buy water from private companies during shortages. Urban water systems now receive only 5% of their requested supply from the state. Their company, the Wonderful Company, is valued at over $5 billion. The Resnicks donate millions to politicians and institutions to secure their control and influence key projects like the California Delta Tunnel, which benefits their agricultural empire. Their influence extends to politicians like Senator Deanne Feinstein, ensuring legislation favors their water monopoly. Agriculture consumes 80% of California's water, but contributes only 2% to its GDP. Their actions exploit public resources for personal wealth, harming the state and its residents.
Here I come.
Oh.
Here I come.
Oh.
Hi, Stuart. Hi, Linda. Your city's burning down. Oh, you don't know who these people are? This is Stuart and Linda Resnick. The Resnicks own the Wonderful Company. Ironic, isn't it? Palm, Fiji Water, Wonderful Pistachios. They also own preschools. They develop real estate. Linda and Stuart Resnick use more water than every single resident of Los Angeles combined. Linda and Stuart Resnick own 60% of California's water. Linda and Stuart Resnick own 60% of California's water. This California, where multiple fires are currently at 0% containment. And a 2016 study showed that the Resnick's agricultural businesses were, quote, thought to consume more of the state's water than any other family, farm, or company. So while California continues to burn, you should probably know that Linda and Stuart Resnick think everything is just wonderful.
I'm